So recently I've gained a lot of respect for the character of Superman. Now, my history of Superman is I didn't really necessarily like Superman. Even as a kid, I hated Superman, but I only hated Superman for one main reason. And now that I look back at it, it's because I was a juvenile. It's because I was a juvenile and I didn't understand necessarily what was going on. But one of the main reasons why I didn't necessarily like Superman growing up is because he was all too powerful. I didn't like that fact. I also didn't like the fact that it was all that took to bring him down was a green rock from his home planet called Kryptonite. And now that I look back at it, it's just because I was way too young. As I said earlier, I was a juvenile. Now, one of the reasons why I actually like Superman nowadays and I respect his character so much more is the same reason why I hated him growing up. Also because I was a massive Batman fan as well, but that's neither here nor there. This video is about Superman. Another reason too why, this is just kind of random, but another reason why I hated him as a kid too is because I couldn't win any arguments against any of my friends about arguing for who can beat Superman. That's until you started involving anime characters and things along those lines. Then it's like, all right, now these guys have a chance. But one thing that made me actually enjoy Superman and enjoy his character a lot more is the choices that he makes. If Superman truly wanted, he could destroy the entire planet within a day, easily overthrowing governments, easily doing everything that he could to just wipe out humanity. But yet he chooses not to, yet he chooses the people, yet he chooses to protect Earth. And humans have said some bad things about Superman. They said some bad things to his face. They didn't necessarily like him at the very beginning. But he still chose to protect humanity. He still chose to be a human himself, although he technically was not. And what I mean by he chose to be human is he chose to have emotions. He chose to actually care. He chose to actually have feelings. And he truly embraced that side of humanity. And that's one of the things that's made me appreciate Superman much more now, especially as an adult. I really do enjoy this character, especially after I've been diving in recently. But also at the same time, it's the same argument I've been making to my Star Wars community and the Star Wars fans for years regarding Anakin Skywalker. Anakin was all powerful. He knew he was the chosen one. He knew he had to fulfill a prophecy, but yet he still chose himself and he still chose power over everything else. And he also couldn't accept the fact that he couldn't save everyone, no matter how powerful he got, no matter how powerful anything is. He can't save everything, he can't save everyone. But this one thing that I love about Superman is he never stopped trying, and even though he keeps constantly failing at doing so, he tries his absolute best. And he doesn't let his own power consume him. He doesn't want to necessarily get extremely powerful just so he can take over or show that he is just that extremely powerful. He keeps pushing himself forward because he wants to keep constantly saving people, not necessarily letting it consume him. This is why I've grown to enjoy Superman and grown to like his character. It took me some time to get to this point, but I'm honestly glad that I am here now. For years, I couldn't understand exactly why people loved Superman so much, but now I truly believe I understand. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And all this is a Superman video. May the force be with you and have a great rest of your day.